What is up in the loop, fans? It's Drew here, and I don't know if you can tell with this, but we are at Glenwood Caverns in the parking lot here at the bottom of the mountain. So you actually have to take this tram up to the top of the mountain, and that is where all the rides are. So we got our little line here at the bottom, and we are going to adventure and explore to see what we can find here at this fine establishment. We got a high wind warning. Tram may slow or stop for guest safety. So the trolley car comes in and you get to go on the ride. All of us all sitting here waiting. It's pretty neat. There's a line there and they group you into your chair color. Like we are in the yellow chairs, so which means we are going into the second cabin. What appears to be the little park icon. Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park, one of these chainsaw carved bears. The new attraction here at Glenwood Caverns is the Haunted Mine Drop. Of course, this is where we're going to stop off first. I absolutely love it. So you've got your mine-themed building. And if you don't know what this is, it's a drop tower that's going to go straight down into the canyon. You load at the top and then you drop down rather than the opposite direction where you slowly climb up. This one works differently. And I mean, just look at this. Look how cool it is. It's got music, it's got theming, it's got movement. It's in this building. And you drop straight down into the ground. I have to say I wanted to crawl up into a little ball and cry when I got on the thing, because unlike a normal drop tower, you kind of can see where you're going. You know that you are up at the top of the tower, and you know, well, you saw how far you went down. This one you drop down into the abyss, into darkness, and you have no idea how far of a drop it's going to be. So I gotta say, I was absolutely terrified. It's the Stan Shuckett's seatbelt only drop tower. Oh man, can't say enough good things about this one. Get on a plane, come to Glenwood Caverns and check this guy out. It only seats 6 people, so it's kind of a slow loader, but this park really doesn't have the capacity demands that others do. But I mean, just look at this view. Oh my gosh, it's so great. But that is the Haunted Mine Drop. Easily the most terrifying drop tower I've ever been on in my entire life. And it's nicely themed, and it features the Coaster Radio Boys. So you hear EB begging you not to sue them, so it is great. I definitely would check that out. This over here is the giant canyon swing. It's one of those normal SNS swings that if it was in a parking lot or, you know, on the ground, it would be normal. But it's not. It's on the side of the canyon, like everything else is here. So you can see they actually like swing out to their scary bits. It's really terrifying swing ride. That's this guy right here. Oh my god. Just look at what you're swinging out over. Nothingness.
We've both ridden these. They have this all over the place, but not. And when they're not off the cliff, they're still sitting.
This Ferris wheel is adorably themed. And actually, I bet you it has a great view because it's just up over the building here, and I bet you have a great view of the surrounding valley. So here is the view that they say is the best view in the park. And yeah, really great view, especially when we're at the top now. Woo, look at that view. That's great. Money shot. Looks awesome. Over here is the Alpine Coaster, and I gotta admit, this one is a little different than the ones I've done before, because you take the lift up at the end of the ride rather than the beginning. The last thing you do before you get off is you take your lift off. And so you spend most of the time going downhill and then a lift at the end. Also really interesting, this is the first time I've ever been on one of these where it's just included with park admission. Normally they're at like ski resorts and mountains and Pigeon Forge and stuff like that. So they're not included with any admission. You just pay like $15 to ride. Here, you pay your admission, you get to ride the Alpine Coaster. So it probably gets the longest lines on all of their attractions here. But man, is it awesome. Easily the best of all the mountain coasters I have been on. Totally recommend it. So check it out. Now this is going to kind of give you perspective of how big it is. This is the start up here. And as I zoom way down here, down the mountain, you can see more track down there. This person's going on it. And then this is where the lift hill starts to bring you back up. So that is all the way down there. It's a lot of mountain coastering going on. I mean, it just winds through the trees. Like, there you go. There's a little corner right there and stuff. So it flips through the trees. It's awesome. It takes a really long time to get to the bottom, and you're flying around. Loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it. Here's one more shot of the Alpine Coaster. You can see it just winds down the hillside. You got track everywhere, every which way, all the way down to here. Takes up this giant, I'm telling you, giant hillside over here. Over here is Saddle Up. It's an adorable kitty frog hopper type ride. That's awesome. I just want to take time to appreciate how pretty this park is. Just look at where we're seated here. Way up on top of the mountains. This is a town down here. You can zoom in and see traffic lights and stuff like that. But we're all the way up here enjoying themed entertainment. This is awesome. Really like this place. It's peaceful. This blacksmith attraction is pretty cool. They make things that they actually sell at the park. So you can get some souvenirs and stuff. But they have a real blacksmith and a fire here. Over here is the Wild West Express train, and it's one of the two roller coasters here. This one is definitely much more of the family roller coaster. I just love where it's plopped here. You kind of just have like the rock wall kind of caved away like that. They cut at the ground to fit this attraction in here. So it's awesome. Looks like you get to go around a couple times too, which is cool. So that is the Wild West Express. And over here they've got dueling Soaring Eagle zip lines. I've never actually seen two before, but they've got two right next to each other. You can see you can go all the way up on the spike. I mean, they're like the normal zip lines, except I gotta imagine these are more terrifying because, you know, you are thousands of feet off the ground and you get a lot of cool views. But that is the Soaring Eagle, and you get up to the top there, slowly get in, and then you start coming back. So that is the Soaring Eagle zipline. Fitting the theming of the park, we've got a rock climbing wall. You get to climb up to the top. I assume different sides are different levels. Seems pretty simple and neat. Up here is the Iron Mountain Trail. What is on the Iron Mountain Trail? Well, it is kind of a little pathway to go up to some of their rides. But it's neat and very Western themed. Looks cool. Up here is Cowboy Camp, where they have a real cowboy, probably a live actor, comes and talks to you about cowboy things. Up here at Cowboy Camp, we've got some benches and then some nice little theming here, like that wagon and that wagon. But just remember, please keep off the wagon. Thank you. So all around the park they have whose tracks is this? And hint, this predator has powerful limbs. It can leap as high as 15 feet and jump as high as 40 feet. What do you think? Mountain lion? Mountain lion. It's a mountain lion! It did guess correctly, and it's got information about the mountain lion. Ooh, they got another one over here. Let's go check this guy out. What do you think? The hint, this masked relative of the bear can rotate its hind paws 180 degrees. Could that be a raccoon? It's masked. I didn't know they were related to the bear, but I knew they were masked. See, they got their little mask faces. Interesting. So, that's the raccoon. Up here, currently closed, is the Cliffhanger roller coaster. This is another one of those windstorm models. Rode one just the other day in Panama City. So a little sad I didn't get to do it here. However, this is the one that was at Celebration City. It's been moved here. It is currently down for refurbishment and should be open soon. Here's a little bit of the roller coaster that's tucked away, hiding in the trees up at the top of the mountain. I love how their signs have little descriptions of what we're about to ride. So like the Canyon Flyer. This over here is the Canyon Flyer. As you can see, as the thing rotates, your swings swing out over the canyon. And it's terrifying, like everything else here. Terrifying. It's so scary. But look how cool this is. You like swing way out over the canyon. How the cycle's about to end. But yeah, it's awesome. Also, this ride definitely looks like the elf cookies, their tree. Alright, here's one more for you folks. This cat-like relative to the dog and wolf uses magnetic fields to help locate its prey. I'm going with fox. It is! It's the red fox! Oh, that's awesome. 3 for 3. They've got old-timey photos here. Check it out. Over here we've got a 4D motion theater. It's Colorado's first 4D motion theater. We have 4 different movies going on here. Happy Feet, Monkey Madness, Winter Wipeout, and Rat Race. Every 15 minutes they play a different movie. So that's cool. That's right in this store. And look, they have nice chairs for you to wait in while you are waiting for the next movie to start. Up on the second floor up here, they have laser tag. It's kind of cool. Oh, this is awesome. Walking up here and we have an observation deck. So from up on the observation deck, you've got a great view of Glenwood Springs. It's the town down there. It's the cool stuff over there. Great view up here. Here's a view of the gondolas that you have to take down to head back out of here too. Theming. You got more of these fun little characters on their signs. So like that's the giant swing, cave tours, and the mine drop. So the park actually has 3 different cave tours. This one right here is the wild tour. You have to plan ahead of time for this one and book reservations. But you actually go spelunking and you get dirty, and looks awesome. Second tour they've got here is the Fairy Cave Tour. Final tour is the Kings Row Tour. See these hills the park has are actually pretty steep. It's crazy, I'm out of breath for half of this park walking around, even up and down. Both tiring. Inside the restaurant here at Glenwood Caverns, a couple things that are neat. You play chess or checkers. You got the same awesome view that you have all over the park. And they have their own Glenwood Caverns beer. That's awesome. I support that. Over here, this is the Fort Theater. They have different shows that go on in here. Nothing going on right now, but that's the theater with the stage and all of that. It's going on right there.
They're super cute, right?
Yeah, these are great. Check out all these little bears.
I know, the thing I love about them is like you turn the sign around and it says bear hugs 5%. But on the other side it says Orphan Bears Needs a Home.
Oh.
And if you turn around all the other signs, like the big ones, it says welcome on the other side.
Oh, that's cool.
They're just bolts down on those, so you can't really turn them around.
It does say welcome on the back. That's really neat.
Yeah,
Awesome.
that's why I love them.
They're adorable.
They are.
Bear needs a home. He looks so sad. I love the trash cans here. It totally feels like one of those. We have weird trash cans because there's bears in the area. We don't want the bears to get into the trash. I don't know if that's the case, but that's definitely what this gives me the impression of. And that whether that fits the theming or that's actual real bears, either way, it's perfect. All right, it's merchandise time here at Glenwood Caverns. We got some different magnets here. We got the Caverns ones. I mean, they're known for caverns, so that would make sense. Kind of like this guy, where like the little trolley right up there, the gondola. Then you've got the one with the gondola, the roller coaster, and the terrifying swing ride. Christmas ornaments and patches for your pet's jacket. Oh my god, these are little adorable bobblehead things that say Glenwood Caverns on them. That's awesome, I like that. Got a couple different animals. Oh, that's so cool. I like it. Oh, a wolf, that's awesome. It's a nice jacket. It actually gets cold up on the mountain. But kind of funny, all of the parks here have very much Colorado merchandise, and this one, no exception. They got a lot of Colorado stuff. Guess they're proud of their state. Ooh, I like this polo. It feels like an employee's uniform. That's kind of cool. That's a cool looking shirt. Nice, brightly colored.
No extra large.
Glenwood Caverns. Oh, no extra larges. That's not good.
Oh, there's a gray one.
Oh, a gray extra large. There it is. That's cool. This isn't really a me sweatshirt, but they got this cool sweatshirt here. It's a summer sweatshirt, nice thin material. Ooh, look at this nice long sleeve mesh shirt. That's cool. I like this hoodie too. Opened in 1999. Wonder what was first right here. And with the Christmas lights on, our day here at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park has come to an end. So thank you for watching this video. Hopefully I did a good job showing this park off. It is amazing. All the rides are terrifying. I am out of shape because you have to walk up and down big hills, and it is fantastic. So thank you for watching this video. Follow me on Twitter at DrewTheIntern. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/InTheLoop podcast. Like, subscribe, comment, share this video. Hope you guys make it out here. This park is great. It's a hidden gem. Not many people have been here. Not many people know a whole lot about it. But it's awesome, so you should definitely come check it out. We'll see you guys on the Midway.